Hello, mic check 1 2 1 2. Too Legit City on the mic. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? It's the boy me, Too Legit City, and we're here. And we're gonna be playing some of that Oxygen Not Included today. Getting back into the Baator colony. If you guys didn't know, Baator Mod is a modded asteroid cluster with insane world generation. And because of the new world generation, it's going to give us a little bit of a taste of uncertainty. And since the beginning of the game, I haven't felt that way in a long time. So it's going to be a little bit different. If you guys are familiar with the mod, you're going to know about the chaos that's going to ensue. But of course, there's some of the little traps that the mod maker made. We were able to maneuver around some of them. We got hit by CO2 and hydrogen as we accidentally dug into some of the immense gas clusters where they had hundreds of kilograms of gas in one tile. So we had a couple of those problems, but we were okay now. I think we have a food issue right now, but we'll have to see. Let me adjust the camera for Mamba. And of course, how's everyone doing in chat today? I see you guys over there. We got the Mamba and the cam. Y'all know what it is. Susumu, I started a Baator world. The sheer amount of nuclear waste is astounding. I see you over there, man. Good to hear that you checked it out. Totem Hugger David, hope you're doing well. Banana Dude, hello, hello. Kit 1982. Hey there, hey there. I'm built different. I see you, Hades. This guy got the stainless steel spine. That is probably the same shape as a what was that called? The catalytic converter. I see you over the Hades. Got a bumped out day, so happy to listen to someone cheerful. Oh, feels bad doing Humber David. It's Friday though, so hopefully you'll be able to recover on the weekends and pick the things up, or have things just become better. Things will always get better, you guys. He got the steel pipe, shoved it in his back. Dude, he's the guy from, you guys seen that movie? Where they say the scene, the famous line, with no power comes no responsibility. And so he gives up his superhero life, gets with his girlfriend, and, you know, they do, relationship stuff. What was that movie called? What was that movie called? So in that movie, what happens is that the main character in the very beginning gets hit by a car. And as a result, they had to replace the bones in his body with steel. That's basically Hades. That's basically Hades, man. He got that straight spine. Only way to do it. Now, of course, though, since he had that, he thought he was Wolverine. Still got his ass beat. Feels bad. But hope everyone's doing good today. Hope everyone is having a good Friday. Let's get it in, guys. The Baator Mamba. I had to start work hour and a half early today, but at least that means I get home 90 minutes early as well. That's a nice trade-off. There's days where that's actually really good to have that as an option, to be honest. I'm just happy to lay in bed after 50 hours of working. I know I could sleep as long as I want tomorrow. Yeah, man, that's the thing. You gotta catch up on the sleep. You know what they say, man. You gotta pay off the sleep debt. You gotta pay off the sleep debt, my dude. The necessities. Alright, so we are still doing the spawn. And we are running low on dirt. We are running very low on dirt, so we gotta mine the dirt right now. We also probably want to get into the hot area, although we can't because it's too hot. So we're planning to have the cold water spill down. So we're going to mine out the dirt while the cold water's on it. With the logic being that if the cold water touches the hot stuff, it cools it down. And since water, in most cases, have just better stats than the other materials, it should be able to cool it down. Because we really need the dirt right now. We really need the dirt. I want to mine that because it's dirt. And then we're going to mine this because it's dirt. This is mud. Chlorine 9 kilograms. This polluted oxygen with slime lung. Okay, of course, probably want to mine this. Get the dirt right. I'm doing a Mamba and being a lazy blob all weekend. That's smart, dude. That's the best thing to do. I think I might go back to my Oni run after work. I've been on a break, but I'm thinking of filling it again. Yo, man, get back into the Onis. It's always a great time. How do I use the critter traps on the game? It never works for me. Critter traps, depends which one. If you use this one is only for slicksters. They are the only critter that doesn't swim that cannot be wrangled normally. Outside of your flying critters, of course. But this critter trap, what it does is, if the critters walk on top of it, they get trapped. But if you don't have a critter drop off to move them, nothing happens. And then if you use the fish trap, you gotta put this in water. And then there is the airborne critter bait. That's really jank. I don't use it. But let me know, Solrak. I'll help you out, man. I have to get my alarm set up again. Yo, man, it'd be like that. School on Monday. Dude, I've always hated going back to school. Because the sleep schedule is probably messed up the yin-yang. That's how it was for me, man. Oh, man, school? Like, school sucks. Not because school sucks, but because you had to wake up early. Oh, we have mud. I might have... How much mud do I have? I might be able to get by with the mud. Oh, I have 47 tons. That's actually amazing. Let me get the sludge press really quick. Sludge press. It is time, boys. We're going to add water into the water tank. Very easy. So we're just going to do the pipe like this. Nothing crazy about that. And then we need power. So this has 940 watts. I want to pull it from the rock crusher line. How much power does this use? 120. That's actually perfect. I could pull it off of here too, actually. It should be not that bad. I like school. I have 5 game design lessons a week. Oh, that's cool. Isn't sludge press pea water? No, it depends on if you have mud or polluted mud. You have 2 types of mud. So you have regular mud, which gives you water and dirt. And then you have polluted mud, which gives you polluted water and dirt. So it depends on which one you have. The flying creature one does nothing. It doesn't really work. Because the thing about the flying airborne critter trap is that the type of bait you choose actually matters. But the problem with it is that the flying critter could come down and then eat the food and then immediately leave. Which means that the trap does nothing. Because it doesn't trap the critter inside like the critter trap. That's the only thing they need to improve on this. Make it so that once the airborne critter touches it, it gets trapped. But they don't do that. So they will come down, grab it, eat the food, and then leave. It sucks, man. It's not that great. And it's a problem because of that. Oh, I never turned this on. What? I never turned this on. Oh, we're just holding the pea water. We're not actually filtering it out. Oh, I never actually did this. Okay, let me do this now. This goes into here. And then we're going to go bridge this way because we're supposed to. We're going to cut the wire here, of course. And then we're going to connect this way. Wait, what? Oh, I canceled the bridge. There we go. And then we need power here for the sieve. I once used the critter lure, or the flying lures to guide the flying critters into the doors behind them. But it's more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, man, it's weird. That's something that's been like jank since the beginning of the game. Have you considered reading books for a living? I don't know how I would get a job in that field. I've heard people say radio work and things like that could be something I could look into. I just don't know how to get a job in that field. If you know what I'm saying. Have I considered it? No, because I don't know how to get a job. With that as, you know, the main selling point. Hey man, I watch your videos on YouTube. First time coming here and watching live. Keep up the good work. You are awesome. Thank you so much, Cavasir or Cavasir. Appreciate that. If I'm saying your name wrong, please help me out with that. I'm very sorry. Just because my pronunciation is a little bit jank sometimes. But hey, welcome on in. Let me know if you have any questions. That's going to be the main attraction, right? About coming into the live streams. So you could ask me anything you want, of course. Anything related to the game, anything you're having problems with. But otherwise, yo man, have a good time. Sit back, relax. And if you're curious, we're playing a modded run today. That's a little bit different. I forgot I needed to run the wheel here temporarily because I messed up. Alright, so we will do this. Since we have the lead, I need to jump start the system because I didn't get the reflow in setup done in time. So we have to do this. So this is kind of jank, but we didn't get this built in time before we ran out of power here. So we got to turn this on, get a little bit of juice into here so that we could pump hydrogen back into the generator. The teleporter full of crude? Not so much. No. This is naphtha. So we're playing on the Baator mod. The Baator mod has crazy world generation. We have oil down here, your normal amount of 100 kilograms, and then up here is all naphtha. And then right here is liquid phosphorus. We have polluted water, brine, nuclear waste, phosphorus again, liquid. Oh no, that's petroleum. I thought that was sulfur. Petroleum bombs, naphtha bomb. Oh my god, y'all see this? Do y'all see this? 41 tons of naphtha per tile. This is what we call in the business a bomb. This is gonna blow up and immediately take over the area. That's infinite pressure status, man. That's 123 tons. So I gotta be careful around that. Guys, remind me. Please don't troll me, fam. I need you guys to remind me that's there so I don't get myself killed. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It's not gonna be a good time. Alright, so this has no juice. Let's up the priority of the wheel. It's already up. And oh, they're just on downtime, so no one's running at this time. That's fine. It might be time for a second schedule. We're not, right now we're doing all right though. True, I could use that for a sour gas boiler, potentially. Alright, we still have more dirt over here. And we need to make our way down. I should go through this so that when it melts, it doesn't become an issue. But there's dirt right here, and we need to fight the heat. Hopefully this goes down and not up. Have you seen the 600,000 germs per tile of zombie spores? This is also going to be a fun time. I need to see it exploding. No, man. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose, man. I want to have a good time. How come you're not sleeping on your bed, Rambo? Oh, you're exhausted. You couldn't get in bed in time. Feels bad. He's going to have a bad back. Alright, so the dirt is a little bit of an issue. Can we build a tile there? We can't. So we have to build a tile here. So that's here. And then by building this tile, we get to remove the bomb lily, and then we get to delete the chlorine. I want to get rid of the chlorine if I can. Cyberdyne, what's good? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. How are you, Cyberdyne? How's the days today? How is the Fridays? Oh, that's right. I don't have access to gold. Oh, the only gold was around this area. Oh, man. So I can't build an electrolyzer yet. I could build the smart battery for the overheat. Nothing else. I could run the cold water over the liquid so it doesn't break for the time being. But that's such a pain to have. I figured out how to deal with zombie spores. It's actually another map trap. Wait, what? So you could actually delete the germs if you know how. So it's possible to get rid of it. It's just the only thing you can't get rid of is the seed, which is kind of a problem because you're scared of pips accidentally planting that, right? Not that you're specifically scared, but that's one of the possibilities. Dump the whole magma biome into the naphtha, the sour gas. Do I even have magma? I don't even know if I have magma. You know what I'm saying? Do I even have magma? I'm not sure. Alright, so this is gonna be forever. We need to make dirt for the mealwood so we could survive for the immediate time. And then we're gonna be working on this so that we could get into the gold area. And I think this means we should start setting up suits. Now the problem with having suits right now is I don't have a stable oxygen source. So it makes me reluctant. Marl joining in the dupe colony. We got Ren, and that's it. Looks like we're going to have to give you Ren. Unless you want to wait for another dupe. Let me know, Mr. Marl, if it's going to be Ren or someone else. I usually build a submerged electrolyzer out of copper. Hydrogen is captured, and O2 is straight into atmosphere with radiant pipes until I get gold. And then you replace everything with a proper spawn. See, I don't mind doing that. The only problem is that I don't want to have to upgrade it. I want to build it and then lock the doors so none of the dupes go in. That's what I want to do. Not to say that your strat doesn't work. It's just that's the preference I have. If it's possible, I just want to build it once and not go in ever again. Right? That's the ideal situation, so to speak. Alright, so we're getting mud, we're getting dirt. We should be alright for now. And I think, yes, we have bathroom water. Good stuff, good stuff. And we still got to replace a couple of the sinks. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do that right now. They're doing the research. The mealwood should be fine. Let's up this priority to 6 so they do this job more often than the base 5 level ones. Next thing we're going to want to do is probably set up suits. Do we have the tech for that? Oh, I don't have to read fiber. That means I have to go up top, right? All right, we have the tech. So the only thing we need to do now is grab the reed fiber from the morb area right here. So there's reed fibers right here. So we'll do this. And then this is actually cold. So we could actually go in. All we have to do is make sure we avoid the slime lung. Which shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. Slime lung, right? I'm not too worried about it. All we gotta do is get a deodorizer. So I should probably get a deodorizer here. Let's get a double, so none of the slime lung gets out. And then there's food poisoning in the polluted oxygen over here, so it prevents the slime lung from actually taking over. Alright, we'll probably want to use the slime. And then we're gonna dig our way to get the reed fiber so that we can make some temporary suits. I need to get refinement, suit forge, not station. We'll put that with the rock crusher. I will also want to deconstruct this because that's no longer needed. There's nothing going through there. Yeah, it's fine. And then we just need the power cable to extend. So it's going to be, these are never going to be on constantly. They're only going to be on as we need the materials. So we should be fine. Because the wheel's not going to keep up with both of them running at the same time. Let's generate some dirt. Let's go, let's go. This generates 60 kilograms. And how much do we need per day? 10. So every time we do a job, we get 6 mealwood for the day. That's not bad. Alright, so we're still mining down. I want to mine this out. Snow is mineable. Oh, the snow is mineable. And I think the crushed ice acts like... Oh, this is also low, too. It's not like it's 100... Like 1,000 kilograms, 100 kilograms like this. This is only like 9 kilograms. That's actually not bad. I should be able to mine that without worrying. And then another thing. I want to check... I wasn't paying attention. Crushed ice falls down. Ah, crushed ice falls down. I was wondering about that. I was like, does crushed ice fall down? Or am I confusing this with something else? Alright, we could mine this out now. Crushed ice falls. Interesting. That's probably why it's low mass. And then we're going to start mining out some of the rocks right here. Have this fall down on the ground as well. Getting water, getting dirt. 200 kilograms is not a lot. Oh, research is done. Sweet. On the research side, I don't know if there's anything I need immediately, because I wouldn't mind having the dupe labor do the other jobs, because we're running low on power and other stuff, right? We need a telescope, but not yet. I need the Rad Bull generator, but we don't have radiation set up, so we could do that when we need it. We're not at space yet. Glass could be kind of nice to get solar panels, but then again, we're not at space. Could grab the metal refinery. Spawn stuff. We have the critter stuff. We have hydrogen. These generators we don't have access to yet. I think we either grab the metal refinery, because it's nice to have anytime I want to upgrade. And then I might want to grab this, so that we have the rocket power strat. Use the 100,000 joule battery on top of the rocket station as a internal battery setup, because it doesn't generate heat, so it's pretty good. Outside of that, there's nothing else. Oh no, I don't have the tech for that. I guess I could grab this, and then we grab Rad Bull afterwards. Can I do the... No, it doesn't work. There's a mod that allows you to chain together research, right? Like, after I do this, I do this. I think I saw a mod that does that. Do you guys know about that mod? Would you guys happen to know the name? Because that's honestly pretty convenient. Being able to chain together tech that's not back-to-back. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's made out of lead? You know what? That's fine. It's not going to get too hot inside. It's going to be cold. Water's chilling. I hope the Paku don't go inside, actually. Oh, actually, they might become a problem because of that, right? Let me get 2 bins here. Hopefully it's not that bad. Is it called a research queue? Maybe, maybe. What's going on, Cthulhu? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. I don't know what it's called. I just know that it's, Oh, it's running. Let's go. Okay, we could cut the line here now, so we don't run this wheel. Because we have... Oh, this is not connected. That's why I messed up. There we go. Now that we get this connected, this should always have power. Research queue sounds like what it should be practically called, but I'm not really sure. Because I haven't seen it. I just seen the mod in action. Do you guys use that mod? I was going to ask if you guys use it. Poke shell. I mean, lime bottleneck. Water. I have a lot of water. We'll take the poke shell. Let me wrangle the little pokey. Let me wrangle the Dreckles as well. Yeah, all critters get dropped off on the drop-off. We'll keep the pips there. Actually, we should move... Oh, he fell into the freaking infinite storage. Feels bad, yo. I have to open the doors to let him in. Alright, we could drop him off there now. These are going to be priority 6, and it's going to be all seeds. We're doing this because if I get Paku to come into here, I don't want them eating my seeds. You're playing easy mod, right? Easy, normal mode, normal mode. We're not playing easy mode, we're playing normal mode. Come on, Slayer. How you gonna call this easy mode? I see you over there, man. We're not playing on the hardest difficulty, no. We're playing on the normal difficulty levels. How you doing, Slayer? Hope you're doing alright. Getting some more mud, getting some more dirt. We're hoping that the temperature goes down as the water takes over the solids. We also have cold water right here that I don't mind. I think what we might do is reverse flow it. I might drop off some bottle emptiers right here. Spill out the brine water so it spills in this way. And then goes in, spills in that way. But after it warms up, it's still low temperature. I'm good, but about to get food after I finish work. Nice. Good stuff, man. Hope you get something delicious. Sup, subs. Have fun. Oh, I see you over there coming in with the smiles. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a good Fridays as well, and hope you are having a good lead-in to the weekend. Gotta have the good vibes. High stress. Oh, man, Xenosci. Hope you're not stressed in real life, man. This guy's hungry, even though he's actually pretty full. Okay, so we did this. The mud is a little bit of an issue, but the plant is uprooted, so I could do this now. So I could dig these two, build that tile, because the mud actually falls down, right? That's the problem. So I gotta keep that there. And then afterwards, I have to deconstruct this after I build this, and then I could build this tile, and then that deletes the chlorine. Taco Bell! Dude, Taco Bell's delicious. Said no one ever. Hope you get something good from Taco Bell, man. I haven't been there in 5 years. I'm not even memeing. I live next to, like, a lot of good Mexican foods. I never actually craved Taco Bell. And we don't have one nearby because they actually... We used to when I was a little, but they all gone out of business. It's all about street tacos over here. So I don't know what's on the menu. It's probably delicious, though. I hope you have a nice time. Don't forget to get the Pepto-Bismol and the Tums on the way home from the 7-Eleven. And maybe you want to get some other relief as well, man. You never know, man. You never know. That's going into tacos. Yo, this guy. I see you over there. Oh, they're not eating the food because we don't have food? Oh, that feels bad. I mean, no one's starving, so we're going to hold them back. I want to keep the food like that. And then if we get food, they can eat all of that. We don't have to worry about rots. Hopefully that works out. But I need to keep the mealwood growing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 80. 80 divided by 5 is... Wait, no. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So that's barely enough. And we're hoping for some of the critters to die for us to make up the difference in some of the other food. I don't know if that's going to work out. I might need to get more food somehow. We're going to get dirt, so that's not a big deal. Maybe we transition to... Nah, I mean, we can't really. We don't have a lot of other resources. Looking at everything we have. I mean, the only thing we have a lot of is water. So maybe we want to do bristle blossoms. But we don't have a light source. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. I don't have a light source. How would I want to do this? Bristle blossoms would be sweet because of the water we have. And it's kind of an excess because we have an infinite... We have a cool slush water right there, right? It's one of those things. Alright, so we got to get ready for the suits, right? So while we're doing the mud digging and all that goodness, we need to start getting to the reed fiber. And there's also the cool slush water right here. That would be probably amazing to release and have that be another cold energy source. So that cools down other parts of the map, like the left side. Oh, there's a cold area right here. Holy heck! Dude, you guys see this? I could make liquid oxygen at this. Negative 220 degree ice? What the heck is this? I could make liquid oxygen, right? With that? I could. Dude, this is cold. Why is it so cold? This is a vacuum? Sand. Ice. Okay. We might not need to crack this open because that's extremely cold. Negative 200 degrees. Okay. Fun times, fun times. Alright, so these have sand. They should be fine. They have power as well. So there is mud gonna fall down. I think we just have to dig through and ladder up. There is coal right here, though. That's gonna hold it up. So maybe we dig through this way. Either way, we gotta go through. So there's slime lung here. I'm not really too worried. Yes, it's slime lung. Yes, it's a lot. Oh, wow. 8 kilograms per tile polluted oxygen. I need to put a door here, man. I'm gonna put a door here temporarily. So as the polluted oxygen expands, we could just deodorize it before we let it just fill up the area, because that's not gonna be a good time. And we're not keeping up with the dirt consumption. We'll get there, we'll get there. So we're going to grab the reed fiber. Stress is high, but it's going down. Maybe we get a second sludge press. Maybe we get a second sludge press. The job, just, I mean, it doesn't really take a long time. Like, they're making it. And it might be the sweep job of moving all the seeds. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job, though. It's these guys I'm worried about. And then we're composting as well. This actually is cold. The dirt's still hot, though. That's the crazy thing. The dirt's still at 70 degrees. It's a dirt factory. We're cooking all of that. Alright, cool. So this is here. All we gotta do now is dig in. And then after we finish the dig, we gotta seal it up for a couple of cycles so that the slime lung dies off. There's nothing here generating polluted oxygen. And then this has food poisoning on it. So the slime lung should die. Oh, there's chlorine here. That's gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, this is 11 kilograms per tile. Yeah, I don't want to release that. Now that I think about it. We might want a liquid lock here, man. And then we use this as breathable oxygen inside. That's probably the better play. Alright, let's work on that. Let's not open this up. Xenosize stress went up though, feels bad. Meal what's growing? Just not allowing them to eat that yet, but it's going to be fine. They should be able to survive 3 cycles without having food. They're just fasting. It's part of the diet. That's how you get that nice, good figure. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh, research is done. Sweet. Let's go for the rat bolts. There's that mud right there, but it should be alright. I think this heat is going up. I think it's going up. I feel like we're trying to cool it down, but it's doing nothing. The heat source down here is just really hot. I think all that means is that we're really going to need the suits first before we could actually progress to a spawn. Alright, so algae will go down, huh? Okay, I think we're going to have to do a temporary spawn, like what Banana Dude was talking about. I hate that we have to do this, but I think it's going to be the best course of action. So, copper, copper. And then we'll come in with the hydrogen made out of copper as well. This is going to be conductive wire, because it's going to be the fastest to do. And then we are going to run a pump here as well. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is always going to be okay, but the top one's going to need Atmos sensor. And then that's going to be fine. That's in. All we got to do is get water somewhere into here. And then I need the radiant pipe. Oh. Can I use lead? How bad is this? 35? It's worse than copper, but it's not that much worse. It's not actually that much worse. So if we pump the water here and it goes into here, right? I think the course of action we take is going to be bottom, up, and then, wait, no. We want to make loops, though. We don't want to overheat the water. I mean, it's never going to overheat by that much, though. Because it's only going to get to 70. We keep it under 70. And then we feed it back into the system. It should be actually pretty good. So maybe we do just a bare bones design. Because I was thinking about having the big loops. But I think that's actually not smart. Huh. That's a weird idea. Usually, I just have a loop for the cooling. 2 separate loops. 2 separate loops is excessive. IMO. We don't need 2 separate loops. At the same time, it also backs up because it takes time to cool it down after you stabilize. Ah, man. There's so many things to think about. Alright, I do not have the salinator tech, which is what I need, actually. So we'll grab that before we do the other steps. Desalinator. Right here. Before we get Rad Bolt. So we either do 2 cooling loops, which could be a problem. At the same time, not really. It takes time for the cooling to happen, so it doesn't really back up or anything. Yeah, we'll do 2 separate loops. Oh, we can't. I only have 2 tiles of spacing here. Meaning I can't put a sensor on top of this. Ha. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we do have to do it here like we did last time. Alright, so we'll just do a simple setup then. Something like this. Right? And then we have to have the design like so. And then thermal sensor. Wait, this is made out of lead? Nah, I need that at least out of copper. It doesn't overheat though. Oh, it does. Alright, we get to overheat with that. And then this should go this way. And then we'll have the desalinator up here. And then it feeds back down after we're done. We'll have reservoirs right here as well. So the loop design should be simple. I want 2 insulated here. And then we'll have a lead afterwards. So this goes like this. No. Cancel that. Have this go inside. And then have this come in this way. That means we have to redo that design slightly, which is fine. And then we have directional flow with the bridge. And then we bridge on as a result. It does bridge into the insulated tile, but there's nothing much we could do, and this is a temporary solution, so it should be fine. Okay. And then we need the automation cable right here. Alright, so let's look at this. We feed in the water from here into here. Goes into the loop. Temperature check. If it's too hot, it leaves. If not, it loops again. We need this for directional flow. And then this forces this to yield. So this is on a stop sign. And then this is going to be the actual loop. Good stuff, good stuff. And then all we need is to get the salinator tech and then have the water flow out. And then it needs to feed into here. And then we'll be done. Okay. So we'll wait for that. I guess we also need the conductive wire. Good thing we found all this lead. Shoutouts to lead. Making sure we could keep our base running. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same amount of distance where I connect this to, regardless. So we'll just do it like that. Alright, cool. Speed this up. We're making dirt. It's at 0. Ah, mealwood's not growing. You hate to see that. And we're getting starvation notifications. Okay, we're going to need a second one. We're going to need a second one. It's looking like we need the dirt more than ever right now. Alright, let's give a priority on this. Over that. And then from here, like, we have oxygen because of the makeshift spawn design we have. Oh, but what's up with this polluted oxygen? I don't have polluted oxygen here, right? I feel like I'm gonna pump that accidentally. Dude, what the heck, man? Let me get a deodorizer right here. Hey, man, that's not cool. Don't get PO2. No, it's in. Oh, but it's fine because it just goes inside the base. Ah, it doesn't actually go to the hydrogen because of the hydrogen filter. Still kind of sucks. We get polluted oxygen with food poisoning inside because someone peed outside, right? Oh, the germs must have died because it's cold temperature. Alright, it is what it is. We got the mining up top done. Let's get the makeshift liquid lock. So we do have oil. So I think I'm able to get a one-drop lock setup that I want to do over a full-size lock. So it's technically like this. Shouldn't be too bad. I actually don't need that spill. I need the spill over on this side. Cool, cool, cool. What's going on, Lucas Mota? Hello, guys. Can you explain the infinity liquid storage? I tried for myself and it didn't work. Okay. So, first off, which design are you using? Try to describe it for us in chat, and then we could talk you through what you need to do to get it to work. But for the most part, I know of at least 5 different ways of storing liquid with infinite pressure. I think I take the ice. Oh, you want to use this one with the salt water. Okay, so what's wrong? Is it breaking? Are you not able to stack up to liquid to high pressures? Right here? Which one is it? Is it because it's cracking? Is it because the water doesn't spill in? It doesn't stack, so it doesn't go up, right? You have water here, but it doesn't go up past the maximum pressure per tile. That's the issue, right? So the first thing you need to do is you need to understand the mechanic. And that mechanic is you need to stack up 2 gas bubbles. Second thing is that you need to understand that this can't move. So you need to keep it there as much as you can. So this liquid here has to be here. You need water here because it blocks off this tile for the gases to leak out, and you have to have water on the bottom tile. So first thing you need to do is get water on these 5 tiles of whatever you're storing, and then make sure there's a little bit on the top. Remember to lock the door, and then come in with 2 gases. You could normally just open the door, have 1 gas come in, and then pump in a second gas with a gas vent. Now, if you don't have access going inside, the best place to actually make a liquid lock for this is right here. If I didn't have the mesh tiles here, you could have a liquid lock design. You could see it, right? And then you could jump from this tile to the saltwater geyser. You see that? So you would have something like this. And then these would be tiles. This would get deconstructed. 1 drop lock setup, and then you could walk in if you need to build still. Since I'm done with my design, I just lock the door and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So it depends where you are on the design stage. But this is the big part. 2 gas bubbles of different elements. You can see one's green and one's black. You have to have it at different colors. Different gas elements. If you don't do that, it doesn't work. Second thing, make sure to not put too much water coming in. In most cases, if you drip water with a bottle emptier or with a liquid vent inside, it's fine. But you cannot dig into a water pool and have that spill in. That's going to break the lock because you crush the gas. Another thing, it only works for 1 liquid at a time. If you put 2 liquids inside, the second liquid is going to break the gas lock again. So those are your things to watch out for. Hope that works. Let me know if you run into any other problems. Let me know, man. I got you. But for the most part, hopefully that helps you fix everything you had problems with. Thanks. Gotcha, gotcha. Think you got it? Good stuff, good stuff. That's what we want to see. Alright, we're doing dirt research. Oh. Oh, that makes sense now. Why am I running out of dirt? I'm using dirt for research as well. Oh, that's right. And it's priority 9, so this gets all the dirt. Oh, and we can't eat because of that. Alright, we're gonna need the second sludge press just to manage the mud and dirt ratio. I want to look at the mud too, just so that we can pay attention to that. Alright, so we got to build this. There's some issues here to not be able to be built, but I can go to the outside or remove this airflow tile so that we could build that, which should be fine. We'll let the dupes take their time with that. No one's actually starving, so we should be fine. Yeah, this is getting hotter still. It's getting me worried. This used to be at 30 degrees. I hope the water's absorbing a little bit of the heat. Melts the ice. And then we gotta get the 1-drop lock set up. Once we do that, it's gonna be a nice time. Gonna be able to do the break into the slime lung. It's probably because of the priority, right? Let's bring this to a 7 so it gets done faster. And then we might want to actually use the natural gas. It's not a lot, but it could get a little bit of juice. This is so jank. It's looping into itself. So I'm just using power. This is so hilarious. I'm literally just having this come in like that. How do I want to do this? This is always gonna have issues. I think I can make a pipe loop so that it's a powerless overflow only. Not overflow. A powerless flow in only when it's needed, so that it's not on constantly. We could probably design that. So that has to do with the bridge jamming. And then if this goes in and it flows out. Oh, I see what we need to do. We just don't need to actually have this like that. But that just makes it so that it always pumps into storage though, which is kind of a problem. I see what I need to do though. Let's remove this vent. And then let's get a gas vent bridge over here. And then we're not removing the pipe. We're only removing the vents. And then we got to remove the bridge. And then it should work. And then it should not be running 24/7. Let's actually have that be a higher priority. Oh, this is done. Okay, so now this is crude oil auto bottle. Nice. Marl coming in with the oil drops. Let's go. It's right there, buddy. It's totally a little bit warm inside, so might want to take a jacket with you. You want that extra insulation? Oh, damn! This is way too fast. All right, I'm mopping this. All right, so we want 1 drop of oil here. So we're gonna deconstruct this tile, and then we're gonna mop up this tile. And then after that's done, we mop this tile. And then this tile. So this is going to be the 1-drop lock. And then we do this. And then that's going to stop gases from becoming an issue. And I don't want a proper liquid lock. This should be good enough. And then we just go inside. So then we're going to be able to body the slime lung. And then the chlorine stays inside as well. Because it's 11 kilograms per tile. It's high pressure, man. It's high pressure for no reason. Alright, so now this is done. The gas bridge needs to be removed now. Let's also cut this pipeline. Someone do this. Like, we have the power for this. I just hate to be wasting power. Nice. So then I should be able to do this now. And this has priority. So what this should do is back up. Because the hydrogen coming from this pump is going to be priority. Oh, what? Oh, I'm out of water. Oh, man. My bad, my bad. We need some water, fam. I was like, why am I not generating oxygen anymore? What? Oh, we're out of water. Let's turn this off. Let's turn that off, man. We're bringing in carbon dioxide into the base. Get some water right here. Priority 9. For the makeshift spawn. For no reason, it's just a Baator mod. Dude, it'd be like that, man. What's going on, Napolinis? How are you? Hope you're doing well today, man. Hope you're having a good one. How did water get here? Hold up. What? It's supposed to spill out. Did it spill to the left? That shouldn't be possible. What's going on here? A squared, what's good? I see you as well. How are you? Hope you guys are having a nice Fridays over there. Ice. It's not cold, though. It's the same temperature as my oxygen. It's really weird that it's on this layer, which ice would be on this layer. It might be from the vent, and it's just spilling on top of the ladder and then leaking in. That's really jank, because that's not supposed to happen. Alright, so we need to use the water here for the spawn. Feels bad. And then that way we get oxygen inside. So we're going to rely on the algae for a little bit of O2. Should be good though. And we're building the spawn. Alright, research is done. We could have no research for a second. All the slime lung is right there. Yep. So we're just going to be deodorizing as much as we can of the slime lung. Because it's high pressure. We're going to get popped eardrums, basically. And then I think what we want to do is start laddering up. The slime lung is going to be slime lung. To prevent off-gassing, I think we're just going to put the slime lung in the polluted water right here. There's enough water on the ground that it's not going to be a problem. So, slime goes there. We'll just dump that in. That also means I should get a makeshift hand wash area. We're just going to use the wash basin. There's no plumbing involved, so it's kind of clean. Hey, that's illegal. How do you guys break out of jail? Oh, these were probably the babies. Alright, man, we gotta move you guys. Go into the jail with the other fam. Alright, so this is good. There's water there. We're gonna lower the priority here to a 4. So that doesn't happen all the time. Most of the stuff here is built. We're just waiting for the dupes to continue some of the work. And then we will need this pipeline complete. Let's just have it like this. I don't want to build inside the tiles, because then I don't want to go inside if I deconstruct it. And then the power line is just going to connect right here to the hydrogen up top. After that, this should be self-operable after we vacuum it. And we probably want to use the hydrogen power to get a little bit of juice. Someone's actually starving. All right. Allow you guys to eat the muckroot. Oh, we actually have reed fiber. Okay, let's make 3 suits. We don't have enough copper, though. Feels bad. Rock crush. Copper. Not a lot. Isn't there refined copper already? Or lead. Oh, can I make lead suits? Oh, you can't make lead suits? Oh, what a travesty. Can't use it with gold either. That kind of sucks. I feel like I don't want to use the copper ore because I might run out. There is a lot of aluminum, though. How much do we actually have? Aluminum is at the very top. 29, it's not actually a lot. It's not actually a lot. Above 24 degrees. We want the oxygen to be kind of cold. This is gonna be priority 7. Organic slime is not even discovered yet. Okay, that's fine. The Poke Shells got moved in. We're not researching right now. This is okay. This is okay. Elthar, what's good? I see you over there. How are you? We're still looking for a Frankie. We're still looking for a Frankie. We still haven't found one yet, man. Hate to break it to you like that, though. As soon as you come in. Still looking for the Frankie, though. We're still looking for him. Hope you're doing well, though, and happy Fridays. Hope the Fridays is doing well. Just my luck, it be like that sometimes, man. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. I think that works because of how I want the orientation to work out. And then we have this setup. And then this goes in like this. This goes in like that. And then this goes in like this. There we go. I'm going to cut the pipe here for now, though. Doing well. How are you? We're doing all right. The Baator Mod, we're actually having a couple of problems right now. We are running out of dirt, but we have mud. We have 40 tons of mud. So we're trying to spin that, not because we want the water, but because we need to get food. After we do that, I'm hoping to get the spawn up temporarily so that I get oxygen. Not because I need it, but because I want to get suits. Because we need the suits in order to go get gold. Gold's right here by the spore kids. But this area is hot. It's 150 degrees. And without the gold, my spawn technically should break. So it's kind of a problem right now. Kind of a problem right now. So we're trying to get that balance. And then we found a couple of crazy biomes. Right here is negative 220 degrees. Ice biome. It's kind of cold. And then down here is starting to get hot. So it looks like I'm going to see some new biomes. They're going to be a little bit on the extreme side, on either hot or cold. Outside of that, though, food is kind of an issue. Man, this game is hard. Does food production always consume water? No. What you need to do, though, is get started with the various methods of making food and then find out what works for your planet. Now, to answer your question, there's a lot of food options that doesn't require resources at all. And one of those food options are having critters. So a lot of the times, the critters are able to produce resources for you at the cost of time instead of resources. Because what you're able to set up is areas where you could balance out everything, that it makes it so that it costs 0. A great example would be something like a Draco. A regular Draco, this guy, you could feed him Bomb Lily. And Bomb Lily does not consume any resource. You just have to have chlorine there. That allows your colonists to eat Draco meat. And it's free. The only thing you have to do is wait for the Dracos to lay eggs and hatch, if that makes sense. So I would recommend checking out the other methods of getting food. Ranching, check out all the plants that you have seeds of, check out all the critters and the morphs and check out what they eat. Try to balance out what they eat by growing it wildly as well with pips. That's another great option. Pip planting plants wild plants, so they don't require resources. However, something like a bristle blossom is still going to need light. So yeah, that's the best thing to probably do. Check out your options, and then from there, kind of pick the ones you think are the best, and try to make them as best as you can with a good setup. With that, that's not going to always solve your food problems, but it's going to help out a lot, because a lot of the times you want the water for oxygen, and water is a necessity for the colony to survive. So you want to find a water geyser a lot of the times. I'm probably going to reject everyone right now because I don't have food. Hi, isn't it better to rush ranching and barbecue instead of mealwood? Yes, but the problem with that was the uncertainty. I didn't know if I would be able to sustain ranching. Like, I don't know if I have the ability to grab minerals, right? So if I can't go out to mine and I can't feed my hatches, colony dies. A second thing, although you can use ranching for a food source, the problem with ranching is that it takes a lot longer to start up. You have to scale up the number of critters, you have to be able to breed them so that they get the best reproductive chance. And then you also have to have enough ranches and people with the ranching skill. Because in the beginning of the game, you need 2 skill points, right? in order to even start. And because you have to scale it up and wait for the eggs to hatch and get incubation, if you want that, that's refined metals and automation and stable power. So if you want that, you have to be a little bit deeper in your playthrough because it requires, the tech, right? Critter drop-off tech, critter automation, incubators, right? And then you need to get refined metals for that to work. So although ranching is the best option when it comes to food and efficiency, due to the fact that you don't have to have your dupes constantly go, give dirt for the mealwood, harvesting the plants. All you do is brush the critters, and you brush them once every couple of days if you have high ranching skill. That makes it so that it's less labor intensive. But of course, it takes you a long time to start up. But once you do start up, I do agree. It's better to eat barbecue. You get better morale, right, from the cooked meats. And not only that, you could get away with having fewer dupes do that. And that means your ranchers could do the other jobs as well. But yeah, we didn't have the means to start up, and because of the Baator mod, I don't know if survivability was high, so I didn't want to rely on that as a food source. Alright. Dirt is back on the menu. We have actually 2 tons. Looks like the sludge presses are working pretty well. We're waiting for the pipelines to be built for the desalinator stuff. I probably wanted to get another hydrogen generator. And we're going to put it here. This is going to be temporarily because we're going to use the hydrogen generator right here off of the same hydrogen line. But what we're going to do is we're going to have this jumpstart this system and to power the pumps so that we could have the gases vacuumed. So that's going to be what we're setting up right now. And also, of course, laying down the radiant piping for the cooling. Of course, we want this to be active as soon as it can. Otherwise, we're going to have to dump this brine water back inside so that we have enough water to actually keep this running. Thanks, I was mining like crazy in the default planet, but the cold planet killed my plants and didn't mine enough because of the cold. Yeah, it's tough, man. Cold planets are great. They're honestly the best. But they have the hardest starting set. Because of the cold, you can't use farming off of the get-go, so you can't get immediate food. But late game, mid game, you have an easy time dealing with the heat because it's cold everywhere, right? You don't have to worry about, oh, that's going to get hot. No, man, it's going to get hot, and then the moment you stopped operating that building, it's going to get cold again. So it's a lot of times, it's kind of nice because you could get away with a lot of weird designs because of the natural cold. But it does make your start a lot harder, though. I will say that. Are water locks better than airlock doors? The main benefit of liquid locks is so that gases don't actually exchange. Anytime your door is open, gases go in and out, and they swap locations. So if you want to maintain gases in a specific room like this, you want to have a liquid lock. You can see this is all carbon dioxide, this is all hydrogen, and this is all natural gas. So if you want to prevent that or germs, you can see that this is all slime lung. And because I have a drop of oil right here, that stops the slime lung from spreading. So doors don't do anything for you. Liquid locks actually prevents gases and germs from coming in and out. So that's basically it. If you don't need to deal with it and you don't care about the gas pressure, that's another thing to think about. Breathability. It's 1600 and nice inside. Outside it's 1400, but then it drops down to 600. So gas density and gas per tile, and that matters because you need to have at least 100 grams of oxygen on the tile. If you don't, and if you have lower than that, even if it's oxygen, your duplicants can't breathe. You have to have at least 100 grams on the tile to even start breathing. So a lot of the times you want to have liquid locks like that so that you don't have to provide oxygen for your entire planet. Instead, you provide it for your little living arrangement. That makes sense, right? Because if you didn't have the liquid locks, the oxygen's going to sneak out, and then your oxygen diffusers are just going to keep pumping. I saw someone who built a cold industrial brick. That Beefa, what's good? I see you over there. Good morning, and happy Fridays. Hope you're doing well, man. How are you? Cold industrial brick? Dude, Solrak, can you explain that? What's a cold industrial brick? How does that work? That sounds a little weird, but at the same time, it could be kind of interesting. Alright, this is gonna be a weird hydrogen generator. I'm gonna have it turned on via sensor. Should be fine though. How does a cold industrial brick work? That's kind of interesting. Oh, I'm not pumping oxygen. I gotta kick this on. Right, so there's a lot of hydrogen here. Hopefully I could deodorize that. Come on, it's in range. Oh, they didn't give the sand. No, dude, deodorize. Where's my sand? Oh, there's no power. I'm not that smart, man. There's no power on the deodorizer. Feels bad. Feels bad. All right, so we're just doing a normal 10-watt filter, filtering out only hydrogen, and then everything else goes inside, including the polluted oxygen. Feels bad. This is our makeshift oxygen from the water source over here. We're just getting the water that's coming in from the sludge press. And that's going to be what we use until we could set up the spawn. Basically just a room full of minus 200-degree hydrogen where you put your machinery and power producers. Oh, exactly. Oh, Cthulhu and Chat's actually done that. Instead, though, they put that in the same room as the AETN. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Anti-entropy. Oh, they don't have that here? Feels bad. I can't look that up. The AETN building, the one where you feed in 10 grams of hydrogen and it chills out the room around it. I've seen him do a design where he puts his machinery in that room. Yeah, the anti-entropy thermal nullifier. He puts it in there. He keeps that running, and then that keeps his machines cold. Oh, that's pretty smart. As long as you don't overheat it up, right? And it keeps it cold. Keeps it cold. Alright, so we don't have slime discovered. We're going to mine out the slime. Oh, reed fiber. Auto harvest enable, let's go. Wow, this is growing. Free reed fiber? I'm not even mad. You know what, man? Since I've already made a couple of suits, this is not that bad. Let me see. To the right, when we're coming in, wash your hands. And then the mud's good. We're gonna need suits here soon. But I want to build everything else out first. I guess we could get this ready. Oh, dude. Okay. We have no metal. I'm just gonna have to build lead suit checkpoints, man. Hopefully this has no heating issues. Slime lung has entered the building. Food poisoning, man. It's not slime lung. It's just food poisoning. Stinky just let one rip, dude. Look at all that, man. Stinky, dude. You gotta wipe after you finish taking a dump, man. We told you about that last time. It's good because frozen CO2, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, it becomes liquid. Or solids, yeah. Alright, we're gonna build this and then disable it so people still go in and out. I don't want to crush copper into copper though. I want to use a meta refinery. I could use naphtha for that. I don't know if I want to use naphtha for that though. That's an idea. There's also just using the cold slush water from here. Makes a lot of sense. Do I still want to go in here? I'm scared, man. I'm scared of seeing the ice over here. Outside of that, there's the Pokey, there's the Wheezewort, there's the Grub chillin'. We still got the Azure Bug hanging out. The steam in the bottom right. Mud's cooking into steam. Holy crap. Mud becomes steam, huh? That's impressive. Ah, I wonder if that's how the mass kind of boils into too when you heat it up. Maybe. Yeah. I could use this and heat up the water, but it's probably best to use this. But I don't want to heat this up. So I might have to go up top. It's probably just for the greater good. Yeah. A lot of mud's going to body us, though. Because that's enough for all of this to be covered. Someone might actually get entombed. Alright, so this is going to be organic slime. There we go. And that was expected. Now we go up. And we probably want to go up to here. And then we could mine out all the mud. And then all this is mud too. That's mud. So theoretically, I keep that so I could climb up and not uproot the plant. We mine this to climb back down. Mine that to climb back down. And then we probably kill the morb. I'm sorry, Mr. Morb, you gotta go. Alright, let's look at the extremely cold asteroid. Minus 17, minus 26, minus 18. This is extremely cold. Hey man, the morb's gotta die. This guy's... Whoa, he's not generating? Oh, it's because it's 7 kilograms of polluted oxygen. It's a pop eardrum setup. I was like, there's no slime lung here. I just realized that. He's still gotta go, man. Mr. Morb, you gotta go before you generate slime lung in the area. I mean, there's already slime lung coming in, though. Oh, rip. He's done, boys. Oh, he didn't release any germs. Wow. He was a nice guy. Alright, so this is not good. This area is mad cold. Negative 200. And there's an opening here. That's actually really bad. I need to go through and seal this up before I actually freeze everything. Yeah, man, it's only minus 200. Normal temperatures. Yeah, man, it's perfect for a metal refinery. We might get some frozen fish imported from Alaska. So it looks like these are obsidian, huh? I probably lined it up right here because we see the abyssalite right there. We gotta kill the morb, of course. There's already ice. Dude, 199, 900 kilograms of CO2? What? Oh, this is an extreme trap. Holy heck. Okay, do I even want to go inside anymore? Animals don't freeze into meat. No, they don't. They don't. They just die. So they have something called a livable temperature. If it's below that, they literally just die as if someone shot them. Do I even want to go in here anymore? Dude, that's so much CO2. And then I feel like I can't actually stop that because of the, it's cold enough to freeze my oil. Either way, I think I got a strat. Alright, so it has to be here. I could reach that. And then I need to do a drop setup. So there is a abyssalite here, so I could probably do an oil drop right here. Slime lung is not bad here because it's too cold. And I probably do this. You get meat from a shot animal, though. That's true. I said that wrong. They get shot by a different bullet that makes them evaporate. Yep. He gets zapped by Magneto. Wait, that's the wrong X-Men. Oh, wait, it does? It does turn into meat? It doesn't just evaporate? Oh, it feels bad. Oh, actually, no, that's actually true. Yeah. It's supposed to. Because that's actually how you could kill Pakus. I forgot about that. I thought they evaporated to thin air for some reason. Alright, so we need to do a one-drop block over here. So we're just going to mine this out because it's mud. And then we're going to try to seal this up. We need to do a one-drop block, not because it's cold, but because we don't want the CO2 to actually just bust out. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, you're right. I didn't have enough coffee today or something, man. I'm not thinking straight. Not thinking straight. Easy rocket fuel, that's true. If it doesn't liquefy on me, it's actually pretty good. But I'm scared because it's cold enough to get liquefied. Oh, this is actually solid carbon dioxide. Okay, this explains it. This explains it. You guys see this? 2,000 kilograms of CO2, solid. This explains why there's so much CO2 here now. That makes a lot of sense. It really does. Okay, at least now we know. At least now we know. At least now we know. It was a trap, dude. It was a trap. It is what it is. I didn't disable the building. Feels bad. So they can't go outside to build the pipes. Feels bad, man. Alright, so let's run this. This is going to be that. We'll run this here to get this started. And then we need to get the gas pipeline, which is going to bridge across after this generator. So you found a second form of bombing. Yes, solid to gas melting. Solids always hold a lot more mass than their other counterparts, right? Or more so that their single mass per tile isn't capped. Although the generation tries to be nice. I might want to move this battery just so that we get more suits. It would have to probably be here then. What is the Baator mod? The Baator mod basically changes up the world generation and gives you the 10 biomes of hell. One of these days I'm going to finish a game of this, too legit. I need you to coach me. Only half kidding, lol. I see a Darth Magnus. I see you over there. We're playing on a hard mode mod that basically makes world map generation, like what we're playing on right now, insane. That's actually why we have solid CO2 right here. That's around 2,000 kilograms per tile. And that's also why it's negative 200 degrees. And that's also the reason why we have things like synthetic gas just chilling. I don't even know what synthetic gas is because I've never seen it before. And then it's also the reason why we have a pool of naphtha here. I don't know, man. I'd never made naphtha before. I normally just go the normal petroleum boiler route. This is melting plastic. But yeah, we have kind of weird map generation. We have elements you're not used to seeing. And that's the Baator mod. It's a insane version of map generation. But it's fun. Gotta have that challenge, right? Exclamation point, Baator, no mod. Hey, Miss Chemical Stairs, I see you over there. Good evening, legit. What's going on, Carcer? How are you today? Hope you're doing well. I see you over there. How are you? How are you? Oh, I see it. I see it. It's right here. Nice. Doing good. Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Someone is suffocating. Oh, citrus. Get out of there, buddy. Climb up. Climb up. We don't have a meme all right now, Miss Chemical Stairs. Nor do we have a available dupe yet. Everyone's taken. Everyone's taken. How are you, though? Happy Fridays? Is it Pizza Friday today, Miss Chemical Stairs? Very curious. What kind of toppings on the pizza do we got today? Pasta Friday. Yo, man. It's evolving. It's evolving. Pizza to pasta. It's still a P, though. And the next thing we know, it's going to be Pie Fridays. You guys are going to have chicken pot pie and apple pies. Oh, I messed this up. Oh, no. I got to remove this gas pump. Because I got to fill this up with liquid still. I'll see you, though. What kind of pasta you guys having? Pigeon says that all the best foods start with the letter P. You know what also starts with the letter P? Pigeons. Gonna have some squab boys Pigeon's back on the menu. Tell Pigeon he's a delicacy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Pasta, pizza, Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are not actually that good, though. Oh, the cheat is that you could always say a plate of something, and it starts with the letter P. Oh, man. Look at the loopholes. I see you guys over there. Coming in with the loopholes. I see you guys over there. I see you guys over there. Oh, brainless. Hey, man, in some parts of the world, dude, that's how they make coffee. In some parts of the world, that's how they make coffee. They hire kitty cats like Mamba, and they feed them coffee beans. We got the jank strats, man. It's kind of weird sometimes. Alright, so the oxygen's good. Getting as much O2 as we can is always a great time. We're filling out the outside, pumping up some of the extras inside as well so that the algae doesn't have to work as hard. It's always good, it's always good. We're gonna need suit oxygen too. We might want to actually just have this come in. That's actually why we have this. And then still working our way up top to seal this up before... Oh, this is gonna freeze from the top now. Yeah, I see it. Oh man, that's gonna be a problem. Hopefully it's not gonna be that big of a problem though. Now the CO2 is very unconductive, which is a benefit to us. So I do want to seal this up ASAP. So we're gonna do that first. And then we're just gonna have them, the other dupes that are not going up top, just work on this part. Everything else is pretty much set. This is here. Oh, we didn't build a pipeline there when we needed. Okay, that's fine. We do that now. And then we got to do the oxygen pumps from here. Got to have the oil come in as well. Oh, we don't have automation for the bottom. That's what we need. That's fine. This is going to be a simple gas line, actually. Just come straight down, regular gas pipe, just so that we save building time. And let's use another material. Let's use igneous, because we have 3 times the amount of sandstone. And then we just have to have this pump out. Should be fine. And we're going to be cooling inside the box. So we're not going to build a radiator that we normally would build. Hey, what's going on, FRD? How are you? Hi, how are you liking the Baator world gen? It's interesting. I still haven't discovered all of the individual biomes yet, but it's interesting so far. I like it, because it introduces some of the dead resources that the... How do I say this? The dead resources that they add into the game, like helium, like synthetic gas. Those are things that were added to the game that they never allowed us to use or play. So it's kind of cool. You get radium too, instead of uranium. So it's the new resources are kind of cool. And then it's kind of crazy. Naphtha right there. We have a CO2 bomb right here, 900 kilograms per tile. All the traps in this game are kind of interesting. How they're trying to kill you. we got 40,000 kilograms of naphtha in here per tile. Another one. There was one of those at the bottom right here. It was right here. 120 tons. This is... Dude, 240 tons. Jesus Christ, man. There's so much naphtha everywhere. Oh, you know what that probably means? This was probably the same thing. This was probably a naphtha bubble that popped. That makes a lot of sense. It's probably just like that, but then it blew up. There's a good chance. Yeah, there's a break right there as well. That was from the pressure values. Need to think different way changes enough to be interesting. Yeah, it does. I think it's pretty cool though. I think it's pretty cool. All right, so most of this is done. Let's get the oil in. Oil here, and then we have this built. This is going to be sweep only, and then this is going to be oil. And then we'll sweep to that once we do this. Yeah, let's wait for this. I wonder if I could... Oh no, that battery's already relocated. Nice. Let's remove this battery then to get some more suit docks. And I'm probably going to use this conductive wire that's coming in from the hydrogen right now for the suits. That makes the most sense, I think. So we just do something like that. Alright. Get the oil in. That's good enough. We need to build a tile here. I made it CO2, but it's all CO2, so I shouldn't be getting bodied. We'll see, though. I might be getting bodied because it's on 3x speed. That's another thing. Gas pipe gatekeep. Girl boss. I see all of them as chemical status. Is that called literation? When you have all the letters of the words in the sentence be starting with the same letter? There's a word for that, right? I forget the words, though. Oh, I don't have plastic. Oh, crap. Hopefully I don't overpressure. I might actually overpressure. I could just pump the CO2 into the CO2 storage, though, but the random gas is what I'm worried about. Alliteration. Oh, there's an A in front of it. My bad, my bad. Oh, we grabbed the oil from there? Aw, man. I wanted to sweep that so I could get specific amounts. Alright, we could sweep this 30 kilograms. Sweep that to here. So we want an oil dropper here so that the CO2 doesn't actually break out into the entire area. That's all I'm trying to do. Make sure the CO2 doesn't break out, and then we seal it up. I might have to seal up the top, dude. I really don't want to do that. Alright, we're in. We are in. Bop that up. So this is our one drop lock. We're just going to leave the oil there. Mop up the bottom, though. And since this is mud, technically this is going to be the best tile to go through. So we're going to go up this way. And then I probably have to mine that out for the snow coming down. And then I probably want to deconstruct this as well. We're going to want to have... Oh! Wait a second. This is glass drywall? What in the world? Dude, I'm going to tear this down. That's free glass. Dude, what kind of... What the hell, dude? Glass drywall? I'm so confused. You know what, man? It's free glass. Somebody's gonna have to do something with it. We're not gonna demolish the robotics desk. Can I just deconstruct the door? I can. Okay. We do have lockers here. AETN right there. Okay. Dude, glass drywall. That's a first. Alright, so we got the locks in for the vacuum lock. Good stuff. Now we get to do this. I do have to pay attention to this side for the amount that we put in. And then we have extra hydrogen, so I'm not too worried. And I guess the one thing we do need to build... Oh, this part. Let me cut this, because we don't actually want that. We need to... do something like this. Just to release the gas. Hopefully, it doesn't overpressure. You could chill it even more with the AETN. Actually, you can't. The maximum temperature of the AETN is 176. So it's already past the maximum threshold. That's kind of crazy. It can't make it colder because it's already too cold. The AETN doesn't go past minus 170, I think. 173. At that point, they just stop operating. So it's already too cold. Minus 220, man. It's already too cold. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? Alright, so the suit line is ready. Let's get this in. Let's get another dock. Let's get a conductive wiring for that. And we are going to start needing oxygen. So we're not going to get the suits running yet. I don't even want to pump up with oxygen. I want to pump it from this. So we're going to finish this before we turn on the suits. And then after the suits, we go down to the bottom. We want the gold. But I do want to go up top first to seal this up. Dude, yeah, there's just a natural opening right here. This is so bad. Because that means that the freaking extreme temperatures are just going to leak out. Freezing all the water. We got to do what we got to do, though. Let's go, Susumu! The CO2 is expanding. Popped eardrums. It's coming out, boys. We're just going to have to deal with the popped eardrums for time being. Alright, so the temperatures are extremely cold. So I actually have to replace these tiles. Oh, it's kind of jank. Oh, I can't do that. It has to be here. That means I have to deconstruct this. That means I have to deconstruct this, most likely. Dude, that's a huge pain. It is what it is, though. I have to do it. Nutrient bars. I don't want to run out of food. Scared of that. 18 tons of mud. We found obsidian for the first time. Probably from deconstructing these tiles. Alright, so what we want to do is deconstruct this. We want to build tiles here. Stinky. God damn it. He's stuck. Alright, he's no longer stuck. Stinky, man. Classic Stinky. Everyone got their ears popped, though. Feels bad. So deconstruct. We want to mine through this. And then we want to seal this up ideally. Damn it, dude. There's no abyssalite capping off the top. That's unfortunate, man. Free glass, though. Can't complain. Mine that, get up top, seal this up. Cold energy will leak through the top. Is that another AETN? No, that's the brain machine. Oh, damn it. I did not pay attention to this. Alright, we just gotta leak it out and mop it up. At least it will kill all the slime lung in the other biome, that's true. The morb and the slime lung is gonna get wiped out. So this is still disabled, so it can still leave, that's fine. Doing the left side over here, this is pretty important, so them going that way is fine. We only have one schedule, which is why no one's working right now. Everyone's on the downtime. But the calories are looking good again. Let's not allow them to eat muckroot anymore. They're just eating muckroot all day. The meal lice should be balanced out again, so let's have them eat that. No research yet, that's fine. Flooding of the electrolyzer, yep, that was to be expected. Mop up the bottoms, get a tile here. Let's put some more crude oil on that. What's going on, Leo Far? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. How are you? How are you? Oh, the chlorine's coming in. I might want to actually bop that if I can. Oh, the oxygen is going in. 6 grams at a time. Oh, that's so gross. There's no gas flow here at all, dude. The gas is stuck. Oil's at negative degrees. Okay, that's not good. We have a 50-degree buffer, though. We surviving, just got a class. Nice. Nice, nice. We are indeed surviving. We are finding these pockets, though, of 240 tons of naphtha that's waiting to explode on us. Good thing I saw that, man. Good thing I saw that. There's two of these. There's one here with 240 tons, and there's one here with 120 tons of naphtha. These traps, dude, they don't stop. And I just got into the ice biome where they have thousands of kilograms of carbon dioxide, and it's leaking out everywhere. So I'm trying to seal it up so that it doesn't happen. Because look at this, solid CO2, 2,000 kilograms per tile. That's a trap right there as soon as it melts. So we're getting to experience a lot of the traps in this game. We're learning. But I'm trying to seal that up to protect myself right now. Only for me to real... Oh, this connects to space ice. Oh, and there's space exposure right here. Oh, you know what's funny? If this melts, it immediately gets deleted by the space exposure. Oh, that's very unfortunate. But at the same time, that also means that I don't have to worry about the heat leaking as badly. Because this is actually a vacuum with a space exposure. So the heat transfer is going to be less likely. And then there's space exposure going up this way. And then we have regolith right there. So that's the surface of the map. So we're like right here is the only spot for the heat to leak out. And we have naphtha right here. That's hot. So maybe this will keep it warm and we'll fight the minus 200 degrees we have right here. We still want to seal this up so that it goes through this way instead of this way. So our water doesn't actually freeze. Should be alright. Should be alright. It's looking good. Wait a second. Hold up. Y'all see this? I have a tile on top of an insulated tile. What? Wait, what? Y'all see this? I have two tiles on top of each other. I'm scared this is gonna break the game. Alright, we're gonna delete one of them. Hey, but I don't even know. I don't even know, man. The CO2 is starting to dance. I don't know what's going on, man. The CO2 is messing with me. It's just dancing, man. It's listening to Dance Monkey. Just bopping its head. Jamming, dude. Straight jamming. Alright, we gotta fix that. I don't know why it's doing that. It's really weird. Gotta hope some bops are playing near the CO2. I know, right? That's basically what it is. They just head bopping. Doing the thing. Having a nice time. So the fish is down there. Yeah, they're hanging out, man. Somehow, some way, they're tropical fish in a cold environment. It'd be like that. The CO2 wants to break free from the base. All right, let's stop. Yeah, it's only a few grams. That's why. And then once we get rid of that, we're gonna delete the CO2. Delete the CO2 is gonna be easy time. Deleted. Let's go. Now we just gotta build this tile. Once we do that, I want to get this here. I want to build a tile there, and then I want to build a double mechanized airlock right here. I probably need to mine out some other tiles though, but we'll see. Okay, so here... Oh, it's still flooded? I have to rebuild the building? Oh, F. I deconstructed the bottle emptier. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to construct the electrolyzer. I messed that up. That's fine. Adding water to here. This is no longer going to be a thing. This is already filled up to the point where the bathroom water can't even leave. Still have water though. Can't complain. Okay, so from this point, we have the liquid lock. We're not going to use the hydrogen gen. We're not going to use this battery. So that means we could have these two connected. Because I don't want this generator powering the battery. I just want this to operate this. Or maybe using the battery smart. We store a little bit of the power. These pumps to pump out, releases into here. There's no liquid looping, so the other stuff doesn't really matter. Okay, we should be fine. So let's connect this. And then we gotta connect the hydrogen gas. So then that's gonna overflow if this generator doesn't need it, and we'll fill it up from here. All right, this turns on. And then this stores the power. Oh, I didn't connect that. Not smart. There we go. This stores the excess power. And then we slow this down, rebuild the electrolyzer, make this a sweep-only crude oil set. We will want to sweep just a little bit. All right, we'll do the 10 kilograms. Sweep that into here. This one is okay to get removed. All right, I don't have the proper automation on this because this is a temporary setup. So we'll just pump this up to 20 and manually turn it off. There we go. It's going down fast, so that's fine. Oh, I have to mop this. I forgot. Oh, did I hit empty instead of sweep? Ah, I'm slow today, man. Yep. I hit empty instead of sweep. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. You really do. Alright, we're vacuuming out the room so we could actually build this properly. Oh, there's another building I need here that I forgot to build. That's going to be the canister emptier. I don't have anyone with plumbing skill. Okay, that's going to be something I need right now. So, Clash, the plumber. Welcome on in for your first skill points. And then Citrus, the wizard. We could either take him to art school or take him to a trade school. I think we're going to take him to the trade school. He's going to learn mechatronics. Alright, so sweep, turn that off, deconstruct. No, wait. Oh, I didn't add water. Ah, I am not thinking today. I didn't add water, boys. This didn't work out the way I needed it to. Water auto bottle. Drop that off there. I messed up. I'm messing up. I gotta watch this, though. I don't want that to mess up. I say that. This is at 20. We could turn this off now to stop burning hydrogen. 59 kilograms. We could add some more. Let's copy this. All right, it's a new day. This is going to be above. Oh, yeah, below. Because it's toggling to that one as well. All right, they're not going to deliver water right now. We should be fine. All right, this is good. We got to do that. Okay, this is glass. And then I need to set up the automation for this. So this is that. This is going to be a buffer gate. And then I need a timer sensor right here. And then I need an automation wire here and here. After everything else is built, we could build this tile. And then after we do the glass, we could seal this up. Hello, have a nice stream. Thank you, Zeus. Hope you're having fun with the key. Oh, overheated. Oh, that's not my fault. Guys, that's one of the things I hate about this game. How come this overheating is my fault? Come on, man. That should not be a thing. That should not be my fault. Anytime you get to the oil biome and you get that battery, a part of the logic gate puzzle, and it just tells you, oh, this is breaking. It's like, yeah, man, it's because it's made out of copper in the oil biome. Of course that's going to break. Come on, man. And now, how is that? Why am I have to fix that? It's one of those things, man, I've always been irked about. Why do I got to fix that? All right, so what we're doing right here is known as a gas crusher. This is primarily going to be to crush the CO2 in the area. Of course, we'll probably break apart this side so the CO2 from this bubble comes inside as well. And then we'll just get the polluted oxygen. All right, 50, 60. Okay, we got to pay attention to both of these. So this one's going to be first. Not going to use free rocket fuel. We have so much that I don't think it's necessary to keep it. Right? Because we have veins of CO2. You know what I'm saying? We got the veins, baby. You ever eat spicy food that was so spicy, veins start popping out in your head? That's kind of how it is, man. We got so much. We got a little bit too much. The veins are popping out. Like, I'm gonna be real, man. I don't know if I'm being able to use all this. So there's a reason to delete stuff. When you have high values in the game might take a harder time to calculate. So a lot of the times, if you have something you don't use or don't plan on using it, deleting it and removing it from the game makes it less laggy a lot of the times. Because the less entities you have to calculate for the game simulation of heat transfer, temperature transfer, things like that, connectivity, how fast it's going to go, the, less laggy the game's going to be. Not that you have to do that, but because of how laggy Oni can get once you get to the late game, I like to do that. Of course, it's not something that, need to do. I'm just a little bit weird. But it makes sense though, right? It makes sense. Alright, I'm going to move the oil from the inside because I don't want this getting warm. So I'm going to make a pull to drop it off really quick. Just going to be airflow. And then we'll put a bottle emptier there. Alright, good stuff. Gonna make the gas crusher. Invalid construction choice is gonna be fine. Oh, there's no power? Oh, no, it's just not connected. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so this is ready. There's enough water. There's a little bit too much on one side, but it should be fine. We gotta cap that off with tiles. Get the new pumps in. And then we gotta start looping the water soon. Printables. Oxalite? No, we take the hatchling eggs. So that was not a Frankie and not a Meemaw. We got to look out for those two. One for Miss Chemical Stairs, one for Aelthar. People of chat, if you guys see any of those dupes, let me know. We got to make sure to get those guys in. All right, let's finish capping this off. Got to move out the oil. How is it on this side? High stress. Susumu about to hit 69. I mean, this is going to go away the moment we actually finish this. This is not actually like a real problem. It's only a temporary problem because of the popped eardrums we're getting. So as long as we don't... 69%. Nice. As long as we don't go over, we should be fine. And how many suits are here? We just have one. Okay. So, we were mentioning getting a meta refinery set. I'm probably going to do it here. But I do want to dig out a little bit of a pocket for the hot water to go into. This isn't that cold, though. Maybe we drip it off into the inside again. And then we capture the cold water instead. Regardless, I feel like I need to mine out some space. I feel like I should mine this out to get started. Just jump across, mine it down. Okay, this is done. Next thing we need is the last connection, which is that. This is going to be 3 seconds. This is going to be... I think it's 7-7. And I think that works. So then once we do that, we're going to be safe from going inside here. All we got to worry about is the crude oil not freezing. Well, no. We want the crude oil to not freeze. And before it does freeze, we want to crush as much of the CO2 as we can. So that if we do release some into here, it's not as bad. Right? I can't bank on the fact that the CO2 might not freeze and it might freeze. It looks like it won't anymore, though. Minus 20, minus 16, minus 3. So it's not going to get to minus 55. Should be fine. 75. Man, he's stressed. He's not a fan of the popped eardrums, man. Alright, that's capped. We're waiting for the, that as well. Keep this on. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to move out the oil to here. Let's have this be a higher priority. Let's have this be a sweep only for oil. Zero Dragon, how are you? I see you over there. What is good? Let's sweep this. I'm only sweeping the water. What the heck? Let's sweep all liquids. And then the water needs to be dumped out somewhere else. I think we dump it here. Where's my water bottle emptier? I don't know if I have one. Dude, why is there water spilling here? I think this is literally spilling into the floor. For whatever weird reason. Like, I don't know how else I'm getting water in here. And it's constantly every time I sledge press. This is so weird. Happy Friday, though, Zero Dragon. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, we're going to make this a sweep-only water delivery. And that's going to be that bottle of water. Alright, we could turn this off now. We have enough juice. All we got to make sure is remove the CO2. Automation is good. This is at above 24. We could start looping, actually. I mean, there's not a lot of gas in here anyways. Almost ready, though. Almost ready. Yeah, once the gas is done, then I'll start. All right, there's a little bit of resource here. We're going to mine as much of this as we can, even if it has slime lung. Because I think we could use this area as the meta refinery spot. I just got to make an infinite spill off of this really quick. That's all I got to do. It's overpressured, but it's trying to produce. I need to do something with the water as well. I don't want to flood everything here. I think we're going to try to make a spillway. So we do this. And then theoretically, we could go into here. And then this is all slime lung, right? Yeah, so the temperature should start killing this. And then I should probably go like this. This will become a bubble of PO2, which is fine. And then we'll have a too thick layer because of the fertilizer. And then after we mine this out, we can mine out the bottom. And then I'm going to want to spill out the water from this side. And then that way we don't flood the buildings accidentally. So we'll do this. Crack it from the left. And then I think I want to drop off the meta refinery water here. The meta refinery. That we're probably going to have here. And the only thing we're going to need is a little bit of juice. We might have to pull the hydrogen again. Alright, so this actually needs to get removed. And we're going to put the canister empty here. Right there, once we're ready. Crude oil still has enough space. Let's start removing a little bit of the hydrogen. We'll just do that right here. We have someone with the plumbing skill, which should be fine. Okay. Keep that running for a second. Still at micrograms. This is at milligrams at the bottom, which kind of sucks. Oh, we're not pumping anymore. Oh, man. Feels bad. I was not thinking and I deconstructed this again. I was like, yeah, I can put the canister empty here so I could prime up the bottom. Oh, it's not a vacuum. Ah, rip. Feels bad, yo. Feels bad. Alright, get the ladders. This is good. We're already crushing gas. This is going to go down in volume really fast. Crushing 200 kilograms at a time. 80, 100, 197. That's not bad. Alright, so the gas crusher is going to stabilize the area. And then we don't have to worry about that anymore. Pretty good. These ladders are kind of low priority. Still watching our hands. And I guess we need this at max. Alright, I do think, because the top is a vacuum, we could start running the water. Because the water, I mean, the CO2 is not even going to be that warm, right? So I should be able to just do that, and then get the water pumped. Now the thing is that this is dormant for a while. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried. I might want to feed other water into here in order to get this rolling. So have this water line tag into this. So warm it up before we feed it the cold water. That could be a thing. We should get that pipeline ready then. And this is going to be a regular pipeline for speed. And then we could just stockpile the cold water until we have enough. I don't want to over pump though, but this will always have liquid on that tile. We moved out all the oil, can't complain. Still pumping out the bottom. No more juice. Alright, let's make the pipelines for this. So, normal design. So we'll have those two. Maybe... That's in the way. I guess this is in the way. Because I want to pull the pipelines in through here. I guess we could remove this or pump it in a different way. And just get it like that to get it started. Alright, just a little bit of H2. So there is power. Turn that off. Just gotta make sure we could keep pumping out the CO2s. Down to 80 kilograms per tile. That's pretty good. And then the stress is going down as well. Susumu used to be a little bit higher. Alright. So let's get the power. Should be good. And then I need to get a water source from somewhere else. I still want to keep this here, but I don't want that there long term. So I think we do use this line for water. That's 5 tons. That should be a good amount to get it started. Also start pressurizing the rooms. Only I got to do afterwards is just take care of this. I'm thinking we have this keep going up top. And we modify this. This goes up top, and this comes in from the bottom. Two different lines. And then we could have this overflow into this line, and then have this go in on a separate line. Or maybe we run both through this area. I probably want to go below, though. So let's get the ladder here and here. Technically, this is the best spot, but there's some spots I can't reach. So we'll just go with a design like this. And then this goes into here, right into this line. Then, of course, the hydrogen generators get to get removed. Alright, so CO2 is at microgram stage. This is actually going to be pretty fast then. I think after this cycle, it's going to be done. Just got to build out the insulated pipelines now. Oh, this is ready? Okay. Wait a second. Oh, we got the fat lead veins. Oh, I didn't notice that. We have the fat lead veins right here. Okay, so we could mine this because there's no germs. It's going to be safe. And then let's crack up one tile. And we're hoping it spills it. There might be a little bit of other liquids, other spots, but I'm just going to open this up. Nice. This is a nice clean spill. It might overflow, though. Only problem. It is going to overflow. Feels bad. Yep. Spilling up. CO2 bubble keeping the thimbleweed alive. Otherwise, though, it is taking up the space as best as it can. Now, the cold temperature should be killing the slime lung, as it is. Slime lung is going down fast. So that's going to help us out. This is going to continue producing, of course. So we need to start mining this out now. We got to make an infinite spill design here. So it's going to be... These are going to have to get removed. Let's remove that. Mamba over there preparing the fur ball of the century, man. Dude. Mamba just cleaning himself. You know what it is. Kitty does what the kitty does. So theoretically, I need this tile and then that tile. Let's do the bottom one first. Because then that means we need this one as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna go up top. Temporary polluted water storage. Also cold energy. But we had to make the infinite spill storage right there. This is already down to 20 kilograms per tile. Not bad. Alright, so how is it over here? Still working on the pipeline. It's not too bad. Still not finished pumping it. Because they ran out of juice. It's doing alright though. It's doing alright. Gotta build this out. Look at all this fish. There's so much fish. Maybe I need to start ranching Paku, man. There's so much fish right there. Oh, it's a Meemaw. With twinkle toes. Oh, we got a Meemaw, yo. We gotta save that from this chemical stairs. Alright, so this is good. Turn that off. Once it gets to single-digit micrograms, it's just gonna despawn. So we're waiting for that. This pipeline next. And then from there, it's these two. Dirt is back to 16 tons. Mud's getting low. I need to get to this zone. Oh, man, then it's going to be hot dirt. That's the only thing about that that kind of sucks. The other thing is that we could continue getting mud and then polluted dirt from the area, which probably means we want to compost. But the problem with composting is that it's always hot. I guess if the dirt drops off right there, it's fine, and it cools down. And if we do this now while we have dirt from the sludge press, we give this time to chill. That's probably a good idea then. Compost all the pea dirt. And we have a lot of it that we're digging up, right? Dude, this is still struggling. $26, we're almost there. And full power. Okay, so the inside pipeline is going to be what we need to figure out. So I think we're going to want this coming in through the bottom. I do want the CO2 pump still. I mean, I have to, right? It is what it is. We're just gonna have to bridge through. And then we have to have the oxygen come in to the right side a little bit easier, so that we use less of the algae. We're still supplementing with algae though, which kind of sucks. So let's do the vent design. Here, here, and then here. It's gonna be like this. Alright. Easy does it. More compost. We got the tile done. Still, okay. Single digits, single digits. Come on. It's slow to move, but once it starts deteriorating, it's going to pull back. It's starting to pull back right now. Alright, so this is fine. It's going to actually vacuum today. This still didn't get built. What's going on? I need a door right here. And then I also need to dig that up. I don't know how much this has grown, though. It doesn't tell me the percentage, so we're just going to dig it up. Feels bad. Okay, so the pipeline up top, we could deconstruct. Pipeline down below here as well. With the vent, of course. And then I have to replace this with insulated after we're done. This could be regular pipeline. Maybe this should have been regular as well. I mean, it's already too late. Should be fine. Then we got to build up the distribution internally. Oh, now this is spilling wrong because I messed it up. Classic. I would have to do something weird then. Weird dig pattern. Man, the thimbleweed's not growing anymore. It's too cold. I needed that. I'm probably just gonna grow it inside. Use the bathroom water, maybe. That would use up all my bathroom water. How much polluted water do I have? Dude, 1 ton. And that's purely from bathrooms because I don't have pitcher pumps in the other polluted water. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's use that up. Put a farm tile with thimbleweed. Probably just right here. Next to the deodorizer. Makes sense. And then we'll remove that eventually. Still waiting for this to be built though. Alright, got the pipelines. We need this. This is going to be connected soon. Oh, this is a vacuum. Let's go. So this is good. And then this is not connected to the power, which is fine. And then all we need to do is these pipelines. Good stuff.